When I came on in 1974 as a young deputy working in the jail, my only thought about those who are incarcerated, that my job was to make sure that they didn't escape. Didn't consider outdoor rec, didn't consider rehabilitation, didn't even know what rehabilitation was. Things have changed greatly over the years.
I am now going to pass around the signage.
We're currently in Module 171, and it's one of our 8 high observation modules, which treat our acute mentally ill inmates. There's a lot of inmates that could be transferred directly into a hospital now, but we just don't have the beds. So between custody, medical, and mental health, we decide who the top 3 are. They can be very hostile, violent. Their behavior can be very erratic.
Are we in general agreement with kind of the top 5 guys seem to be fairly severe? Just the scope of the number of patients that are needed to be discussed at this meeting has grown drastically in size. Anybody who's going to be on this list, more likely than not, is going to have severe mental health issues. You get a lot of stuff going on with fecal matter, with garbage in the cell, flooding, drinking from the toilet, all sorts of things like that. He's not doing well per his clinician, and he'll be out of here in 7 days and essentially likely going to a hospital. Everybody's bad. I'll move.
Some of these individuals are so violent that the only place that they're going to be housed is within a jail. But if you're going to house them in a jail, you want to make sure that it's a humane place that you can house them, that's going to provide the necessary programming that they need. Well, right now, Department of Justice, they mandate that we provide 10 hours of programming a week and 10 hours of outdoor rec a week. When you're talking about a very acute mentally ill population, programming can be as simple as coloring. That's being conducted by a clinician working with a very small population. Our JMED teams, which the Board of Supervisors help fund, is a clinician and a deputy that wanders throughout the jail, checking up on the individuals. In this case, individuals that might be on psychotropics to make sure that they're still functioning well. But that's a huge safety net for us as far as watching who's out there in the general population.
So we want you guys to have a difference of mindset between a self-harmer and somebody who is suicidal. All right, and it all comes down to intent.
We now have a custody training bureau that is providing not only use of force training, but also our divert training, which is crisis intervention training for the mentally ill.
Don't come any closer. I'm a jump, I swear I'm a jump.
Hey buddy, what's your name?
The deputies that we're teaching this week recently just graduated out of the academy, and they're in their jail ops training. So before they step into the jail day 1, they will all be through this 32 hours of training.
Okay, I'll come down and I'll come up.
Thank you.
Because they are dealing with the acute mentally ill on a daily basis. So they need to have the skill base to identify someone that's possibly bipolar, schizophrenic, not as a psychologist, but just to help them as a tool, and then to help them to divert that crisis.
When I came on as a young deputy, what was being asked of me compared to what's being asked of the young deputies today, and we're asking a lot more. They have to recognize, and they need to be able to switch gears and call upon different tools in their toolbox to deal with a very complex population that I don't think existed in the numbers that they do today.